Hey, what's up guys? Today we're going to be doing an unboxing and sort of review of the Harbor Freight 800-pound transmission jack. I bought it, the clutch in my Duramax went out the other day, so rather than tie up a lift at work, I figured I'd buy this. It was, I think, $160. So I figured I'd buy this and do it at home because I don't know if I fully need a new clutch, so it might be out for a couple days, but it is what it is. I knew it was going to go out eventually anyway. So guy at the store was really cool, gave me a 2-year warranty for about $3. It was originally $35, I think, and he said he had a coupon, so he scanned it, and it ended up taking everything but $3 off. So I figured, why not? Usually I don't buy them through Harbor Freight because I expect the tools to break anyways, and I don't know, it's not a big deal. They're not super expensive usually when I buy stuff there. So yeah, we'll get unboxing it and show you what it's like. Here's the side of the box. I cut it out in case you're wanting to see what it looks like from the store. It's just a big plain brown box, so just look for them on the shelves. Item number is 60234. So you can see 800-pound lift, adjustable tilt saddle, heavy duty steel frame, extra stable wide base, heavy 2-inch swivel casters. Maximum height, it doesn't really have a specific list on it. Minimum is 8.5 inches. Saddle tilt 55 degrees forward, 8 degrees back. Doesn't say side to side either. Includes 48-inch safety chain. I'll probably use a ratchet strap. Not a fan of the chains. They don't actually tighten down on it. And of course, made in China. Here's what the box looks like when you get it. All I've done so far is cut the straps off of it. Got your owner's manual, don't need that. Box full of hardware. Yeah, you got the chain and the couple paws and the jack itself. We've also got the handle for the jack right here. As you can see, I got it back together. Didn't take long at all. It's just 5 bolts and put the handle on. And that's all you got to do. Out of the box, ready to go. On first view, looks pretty nice quality actually, especially considering the price. Harbor Freight, there's a lot of speculations about bad quality. It's cheap Chinese crap, and if you know what you're looking for, you can get some good stuff there actually, especially for the money. It's got adjustable paws on the sides. Since I'm doing a manual transmission, obviously I don't really need these, but they really show their true talent with automatic transmissions because you can align these right up with the corners of the pan and it'll hold itself right in there and won't fall out. That's why I said I'm probably going to use a ratchet strap to hold the transmission on. It does come with this little chain that I guess you can kind of hook around the transmission. And it's just got this little like crappy pocket that it seats in, but I don't really trust this chain. It's kind of dinky and crappy, but I guess you could replace it with a better one if you wanted, but I like my idea of a ratchet strap a lot better. One thing that is a little weird about it is the styrofoam actually stuck to the handle. I'm not worried about it. I could care less, but it's a little funky looking. One really cool feature about it is the pump handle completely swivels all the way around 360 degrees, which is awesome for being underneath the vehicle. Here's a close-up view of how the handle locks in place. So just slides right out and you can turn it either direction to keep it from pulling out, just like a standard bottle jack. And here's the release. This does feature 4-wheel casters, so make it really nice and easy to slide out from underneath the vehicle. No matter which position you're in. Sometimes on the older style, you have to slide straight in or straight back. It's kind of like an engine hoist. how only the front were stationary but the backs had casters, so you had to kind of do a 10-point turn to be able to get anywhere you wanted to go. And probably the last greatest feature is the ability to tilt the head side to side and front to back. Comes in a lot of use whenever dealing with a manual transmission and you have to line up the input shaft into the clutch. Right now it's fully extended and it's about halfway up my knee, up my thigh, and I mean I'm almost 6 foot, so that's a fair decent amount. I mean I could almost just sit here and hang out on it. As you can see, the maximum height is 25¼ inches. On their website it says the max height is 24½, so you actually get about 3/4 of an inch more. Hey guys, transmission is out now. The jack did really well. There's the transmission out. I got the clutch sitting on it, on the jack right now. Did use a ratchet strap around it, which worked awesome. If you look at this transmission, I mean this thing's the size of a small horse. So it was actually too tall to fit underneath the frame rails of my truck. So I had to pull it off of the jack and slide it out on the ground. This transmission here weighs about 250 pounds. I got the transfer case there. I pulled that separately though because of the cross member placement. It's a bit easier that way and it's an awkward shape, so it's easier to pull that first. I didn't use the jack on that because there's not enough room between the torsion bar cross member and the transmission cross member. So I just pulled that out by hand separately. They're not bad. Yeah, you can see this thing and you can tell throwout bearing is gone. But clutch I'm gonna probably get rebuilt. Worked exactly as it should. So I'll use it to put it back in and it should be fine. So in the scheme of things, I would definitely recommend buying this. Like I said, it was like, I think after I bought the warranty and everything, it was like $170 out the door, which you can't beat. I mean, it's already pre-assembled basically, and I mean, it's actually nice quality. So like I said, if you know what you're looking for at Harbor Freight, you can find some good stuff. A lot of people, there's a lot of skepticism about, oh no, they're cheap Chinese junk, people get killed by this and that, and some of the stuff that's true, I could see that. But usually if they have two products there and one's more expensive, buy the more expensive one. It's going to be better quality. So that's what I would recommend. I can do some reviews if you want on other Harbor Freight tools I've bought that have held up to the test of time. During the day, I'm a mechanic and a fabricator on old hot rods, so a lot of the tool and stuff dealing with rusted old bolts that have never been out and everything, I'll put them through their paces, and most of them have held up to this day and I've never had a problem. Therefore I haven't bought one of the expensive tool truck sockets and things like that because I haven't had a need to. So if I'm not going to need to spend $300, I'm not going to. I'll go to Harbor Freight and spend $30. So I'll do some reviews. I do have some Matco sockets and things like that. I've got plenty of snap-on wrenches and whatnot, so I can do reviews on a lot of different tools, specialty tools and things like that if you guys want me to. But yeah, just leave a comment. If even one person says they want to see something, I'll make a video on it. Pretty busy lately, so that's why I haven't made a whole lot of videos, but I try to whenever I can. But for the at-home DIYer, I would definitely recommend this jack. Of course, if you have a car lift and a roll around tall transmission jack, things are a lot easier because you're not laying on your back, rolling in and out from underneath the car. Things go faster, things go easier. So if you have access to one of those, I would highly recommend using it. But I didn't know how long this truck would take, and I knew the transmission would be out of it for a while. Therefore, I decided to do it at home. That way I wasn't tying up one of our two lifts at work. and having to roll it out and in and out of the shop nonstop because we're pretty packed. If you guys have any videos you want to see, toolbox tour, shop tour, tool reviews, or anything like that, if I don't have the tool, I might try and get it. If not, I'll let you know. I try to keep up on responding to people's comments and everything. I feel like I do a little bit better job than most people. Some people, if you ask something, they'll never respond. So just let me know, and I'll try my best to get back to you. I check my email fairly regularly. So yeah, have a good day, guys.